I will say this. Working here outside of my comfortable, normal environment, I've learned to learn, maybe a strong word, but I have to deal with different distractions and a different setting, a different hurdles or hoops to jump through, not options. What's the word when different obstacles? Obstacles is the word. And it's not a bad thing. It's challenging and it's fun. It's fun in a way because I'm competitive. And I really want to, I have to maintain my level of performance that I'm accustomed to. And last month, I was the highest rated analyst in our group. And to be honest with you, that performance was just about perfect. I mean, the performance was just about perfect. In fact, I don't think I can top that performance because it was just like literally perfect. I mean, it was like 0, 0, 0s. I mean, no mistakes in it. And I don't think, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard pressed to top that. I mean, flat out. It's just going to be hard pressed to top that. And if I don't, because I already got one drop call. I know I got at least 2 drop calls already. So that's one of the zeros that's gone. The start till available might be 0. I think I'm keeping my emails down, my email times down through certain techniques and, being aware of certain things. So the lower your email times down, you get a better rating in that. But to come back here and to actually have to work with granddaughter, doing her thing around me, and then you got the dog barking. One time the dog was barking and she's screaming and playing, and I literally had to step back and take a deep breath and just breathe, literally. I mean, you say breathing, it sounds funny, but it's literally I had to just okay, just concentrate on what you're supposed to concentrate on. The job at hand, the job in front of you. And kind of block out the barking and that. And then finally I put it on mute. And I got Kari to stop barking. Kari is cool. Kari will bark, and then as soon as you tell her to stop, she'll stop. Which is so she wants to stop, but until you tell her it's okay to stop, she'll keep going or something like that. So, and then like I said, I had the granddaughter here and she playing, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful child, wonderfully spirited child. Very, with me, she don't push the boundaries. She ain't been with me long enough to test the boundaries and see how far she can get away with. So, I have no problem. I have no problem with her. When I try to turn around, when I try to act like it's, stressful or this or that or this or this, it's something I'm projecting that may or may not be there. And I can honestly say that. Something I'm definitely projecting that may or may not even be real. Because she's a 2-year-old. That's what 2-year-olds do. I mean, nothing bad, nothing bad. It's just sometimes what they do regularly as a 2-year-old is something you have to deal with. That's all I'm saying. A regular, normal, healthy 2-year-old, if you're not used to being around such creatures, that took a long time to get here. If you're not used to being around such creatures, it's a thing. I mean, it's a real thing. And you just gotta take deep breaths. And I don't know if it's take deep breaths. We just gotta focus, maintain your focus. don't let the distraction distract you, because it's definitely a distraction. Full blown 100% just distraction. And then she'll want your attention, and if you start talking, that's going to trigger her to start talking. And this okay, it's going to bring energy up in the room. Something's going on in the room. She's like, it's normal stuff. But if you're not used to it, like I said, when I work, I don't even have TV on. I don't have radio. I don't have music, anything on. It's just me, silence. And one thing about working 12 to 8 in LA, it translates to 3 to 11 here, which is my daughter's work schedule. So I don't want to say I get to work here by myself, but I get to work here by myself. I'm afforded the option to work. And working in earlier today, family was over. My son was over. His son, my ex-wife, my son's girlfriend. Everybody was just over here. 2 kids. The granddaughter was here too. So it was just kids, family. Just, I don't want to say chaos, but it was just like a lot of energy in the room. I was up. I just came back from walking, so I was up and like too, getting dressed. Really. And I'm not used to that. I'm not used to having people around, like that. But it was fun. It was definitely fun. I was definitely excited. It was definitely fun. I was definitely excited. And then it comes time to, okay, you got to work now. Okay, you got to work now. And you got to switch gears, so to speak. You got to switch gears. You just have to prepare for, the work day, especially if, since I want to maintain a level of, I don't want to say excellence, but my level of performance, a certain level of performance. So, and like right now, since I was, able to do that, because I usually don't make these videos while I'm working, because as you can see, I like to concentrate on what I'm doing. And the flow, I can tell the flow isn't where it should be, but it doesn't have to be, because I'm just going through different, I guess I should BCC it, huh? I'm going through different, no, I'm going to CCC it, because I want to let them know who all got it. And I'm going through different iterations. I just want to say iterations. Probably didn't fit, but I just wanted to say it. And you can see I'm concentrating. And you think, all you do is you can't walk and chew gum. It's a little different than that, because when it comes to work, there's a level of, they call it white glove service, or there's a level, not integrity, but a level of service that I want to maintain. I don't want to it's not to the point where, I don't want to misspell words or this or that. It's just the level of service. I'm not so much worried about, having all the T's crossed and all the I's dotted in that way, but in the actual execution, not so much in the cosmetics of it, and in the it's not so much polished, maybe, but the execution of the raw task to get it done, to get it done and to get it out there, to get it done, and, get the job done and get back into the queue and just do what I do. And like just now, I just pulled off something. Not pulled off. I guess pulled off might not be the right word. But I just finished up something, and it was kind of fun. I just did it while I was talking. Got a task done. You can hear people beeping in on our Teams chat. Teams, if it, I'm thinking Teams, I may have to, Teams. Yeah, this person keep talking about calling her now. I said, you need to call technology, because you ain't gonna be able to catch me. I'm too busy. I'm running around. it's hard to run into each other. You know, I can't call you now because our schedules don't match. And I'm like here and there, you know, and all that. And it's the users. And you got to understand customers and users and the limitations of their knowledge, their experience with help desk. You would think, you know, why would you do that? Well, you know, but they're customers and they're users. They're customers. In fact, we were told, you know, we weren't supposed to use the word users, but we said we're going to do it anyway. They're customers, and they should be treated like customers. It's like sometimes when I'm a customer and I call a service line, I act like not an idiot, but a helpless. It's like, hey, it's your job. You do that, you know. I'm like, you do that. You help me. You tell me what to do. That's your job. That's your responsibility to tell me how that goes or how that doesn't go. You know, not mine. I'm not supposed to know anything, even though, especially if I call for, you know, technical help, I know, you know, a lot of, you know, I ain't gonna say I know more than they do, but sometimes I do if they're reading a script, but I still just default. I default to that. Let me see if she's available now. I get this taken care of. It's like she keep going back and forth, and I'm like, you know, if I'm available, she's not available. If she's available, I'm not available. So just call the help desk line, and let's just get it done. And this time, if she don't do it, I'm just like, forget it. Crying out loud. She don't come back to me now. Okay, she got me this time. All right. All right, well, let me take care of this person, and then I'll probably take a break, and we'll go from there. All right? How about that? All right, it's break time. So I'm going to go ahead and try to, I ain't going to try. I'm going to go take my break. Checking my ticket queue here. Oh, I got to set the timer for 14 minutes so I know when to turn around and come back. Timer, 14 minutes. Start. And at break. And go back to OBS Blade so I can see what I'm doing. See what y'all looking at. See, y'all see me now? You're going to catch me leaving the room? I'm going to take this camera here. I'm going to pick this up like this. Can you see that? No, you can't see that. What camera? What cameras? The integrated camera show me? Is it? You see me a little bit? Oh, not that camera. What about this camera? How about, I'm cutting into my walking time here. I'm cutting into my walking time. Here we go. See, this is granddaughter's house. This is what they mean when they say this is granddaughter's house. That's what that means. Let me go down here. Ooh, the boy's knees. I mean, they don't hurt or nothing. It's just, I guess I'm a little bit apprehensive about my knees. I guess I'm a little bit apprehensive about my knees. Whatever apprehensive means. Of course, we know what apprehensive means. So now we're just walking. Think I'm gonna get on the glider. Think I'm gonna get on the glider. Think I'm gonna get on the glider and see what that does. Let's see. Put this here real quick. Make this up like this. Take it all the way up. Lock it in. Put that like that. See what that looks like. And it shouldn't matter because we're just doing we're just doing what we're doing. Oh, it looked like it's gonna be too high. Oh, she got the J. She found the J. She was gonna take it upstairs and put it on the refrigerator. I was like, nope. Like, nope. I'll put that there. She'll find it. In fact, she might find it tonight when I come back down here. So I'll probably come back down. See, one thing about this, though, I got to put it in my pocket. I got to put it in my pocket to, now I'm just checking to see if the audio is coming through. If the audio, is the audio working? Is the audio, I don't see the audio doing nothing. Oh yeah, I see it now. It's working. All right. So I can put this in my pocket so to register my steps. Here we go. So Say something. I got nothing to say. I got nothing to say. I do 14 minutes on this. Then I come down here and do a half hour at lunch. The weather at home, they say it's raining. I just talked to somebody in San Diego. They said it's been raining. Just talked to somebody in San Diego. They said it's been raining. And they were from Cleveland. I was like, oh, I'm flying to Cleveland. We might even go to Cleveland. No, we ain't going. And I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to figure out something. We're going to do something. We're going to figure out something to do. Someplace to go, something. I think last time we just kind of laid around and got up and did this and did that. I think we went to Walmart. I don't know what we did. Did we end up over Cares? Did we go to, was that the Jib Jab day or was that, and she had us go to Walmart and trying to figure out something. Maybe I'll ask Lark and the family chat, anything going on over there. Right over there. Guess we could ride someplace, go someplace, do something. And something got to be happening somewhere, you know? Something got to be happening somewhere, you think, wouldn't you? So so this is the audio is working off of not the Wi-Fi. The audio is working off the transmitter in the remote, the receiver. So it has to go through the floor. And I think the bedroom should be about right there. I think this is the kitchen. That should be the front room. The bathroom, how come there's no bathroom pipes? Where's the bathroom pipe? Shouldn't there be a bathroom pipe? Is that the bathroom? Well, that might be the bathroom. That bathroom. Then where's the bathroom for the one off of the bedroom downstairs? The bathroom pipe. That might be, I don't know. I guess they got them hid. You don't see them. You don't see them. Interesting. But either way, the transmitter and the receiver for the wireless microphone, is it working? Yeah, it was working because I already looked at it. I looked at it actually on the OBS system, and it was definitely registering. So usually I don't stop. I would get off this thing and walk so that I'm always getting steps in. This 15 minutes, I'm not fully utilizing every second getting steps. So this one I'm not fully utilizing getting steps. So we'll do it that way. And take my lunch. Granddaughter's supposed to be coming back about 8:30. So we'll go from there. And 8:30. I got a meeting at 8:30 to discuss visiting a remote office, visiting an office. I mean, travel is fun and all that and this and that. But I'm like, I traveled enough. I've been in New York and D.C., Chicago. Did I do Chicago? I haven't been to Chicago. Did I do Chicago? Didn't I fly into Chicago for something? Oh, I flew into Chicago and drove to a place in Ohio or someplace. Or a place not outside of Ohio, a P-Funk show outside of Chicago. So I really didn't do Chicago. I've never really done Chicago. Where else they got offices? Chicago, D.C., New York, Boston. You got to go to New York though, because that's where, that's what you really want to see. You want to see the big office. You want to see the big dog. That's where you really want to go. Not off of L.A. or L.A. might be the other big one. I'm not even sure if L.A. is the big one. Orange County, Chicago, Austin, Texas, Houston. You want to go to the big ones, you want to see how the big one is run because you get more out of it. Or else I'd pick another one. Does it have to be local? Does it have to be on the continent? I want to go to Manchester. Fly for 10 hours, huh? What do you think? Do I? Go to London. Been there. Been to London too, huh? Go to Beijing. Been there. Hong Kong. Have been to Hong Kong. Paris. Been there. Brussels. Have been to Brussels. Hungary. HH. I think it's Hungary. Düsseldorf. I think that's Germany. Haven't been there. Been to Berlin. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? I'm just talking because I'm getting my wind. Weight was down to 217 today. Down to 217, huh? And if I act right, which I probably won't over the weekend, I'll stop by Dollar General. I got my steps in. I walked my, 4.5 miles. And it was cold. And it was like drizzly. But it was like cold. So it was like, that's sleet, but, it wasn't wet. But it was particles and it wasn't snow. I got those in and on the way back. Stopped by Dollar General. Oh my God. Chips, cookies, candy. I'm ready for the night. I got pizza left over from Coco's. I got Coco's pizza delivered. $53. But which ain't bad. I think 6 of it was service fee and delivery fee, with service and delivery fees. I got a half a sheet. And I thought I got a large family size fry. That fry wasn't nothing. I could have swore I got a large family size fry. I don't think I did. Fries was good though, even after I microwaved them the next day. And the wings seemed to be pretty good too. I got some garlic Parmesan wings, and I like the meat on the bone. They're wings. They're not baked like Wedgwood. And they were fried kind of hard. I like my wings a little bit softer. And sometimes baked wings can be too soft. But I'd rather have them. They were good wings. They were good wings. They were good. They were good wings. They were good wings. Now, daughter made some wings that she got from Walmart. They were just dry wings. Frozen. No seasoning, no nothing on them. Put them in the air fryer. And the meat, how the chicken can have meat on it that's not really meat, if I can put it that way. It was like, the parts of the meat that you can still eat, but it's like not really the meat part you usually cut off. I don't know if it's fat or whatever, but there's a lot of that in there. Like when you go to Gus's Chicken, and you pay $55 for 20 pieces, you don't get none of that. You get none of that. You get all clean meat, brilliantly fried and breaded. But I guess that's what you should get at that price. If I could just behave tonight, let's just go one day at a time. If I could just behave tonight I know I won't. Behave tomorrow. If I get up tomorrow, get steps. Before, if I get up tomorrow and get some steps in, get the day going. And don't let the day, slip and slide. Of course, I'm still sleeping till noon, 11:30, because I don't go to sleep till 3 or 4. So, I don't go to sleep till 3 or 4. So, I'm still kind of on California time. When I fly back, I think I'm going to fly back on the 10th. Get home probably about 12:30, 1 o'clock. Super Bowl next day at 3. And go to work Monday. Might should go out to my mother's for the Super Bowl. That would involve getting home late and getting up, driving out there. I think the game is at 3. And if I'm going out there, might as well stay for a few days. That means I just don't unpack. Whew. How was that? Did I do good? See, that's my alarm. Set for 14 minutes. So when it goes off, hey, Kari, I saw you, Kari. I saw you. What? You want to go finish? Is that it? I got to work up a little bit on that. You see that? That was good. Come down here, put the 14. Got 12 seconds before I should be ready to work. And if I'm not, I don't get dinged for it. So it's neither here nor there. But it really is not. So I'm back on. How did that go? Let's see.